Bonjour à tous, bonjour à tous. Connect. Allô? Allô à tous. Euh, Présentement, on voit pas l'image, je pense, du stream. On a juste le son. Et on a l'image avec un petit retard, mais c'est bon. Alors, bonjour à tous, ici Amos Nimos. Et je vais pas vous faire perdre du temps trop dans le setup du stream. J'espère que tout le monde peut voir la vidéo. Vous pouvez peut-être me laisser un petit commentaire, un petit like, un petit allô. Si vous êtes présent pour vous visionner la vidéo. Présentement, je pense que j'ai zéro vue. Mais je vais pas trop suivre attentivement euh, les données du stream. Je vais plus focuser sur qu'est-ce qu'on fait dans cette vidéo-là. Aujourd'hui, on va créer un média social. Je sais pas si je peux donner un nom au stream. Non, c'est la première fois que je fais un stream en fait sur YouTube. Donc, je découvre ça un petit peu avec vous. Et ok, je ne sais pas comment on va faire pour mettre un nom au stream, mais bref, qu'est-ce qu'on fait si on utilise ChatGPT pour créer un média social? J'ai déjà commencé le projet hier. Présentement, est-ce qu'il y a un nom au projet? Non, on va renommer. C'est bon de nommer vos projets sur ChatGPT. Donc, on va lui donner le nom de Minima, qui était le nom du petit média social minimal qu'on va faire. Normalement, il n'y a pas le petit backlash, mais j'aime. C'est stylisé, ça pourrait faire partie du projet. D'accord. Donc, on en était à tester le login, je pense. Alors, Firefox login.php. On va tester ça. Login. User not found. Ha. Alors là, on a une petite erreur avec le login process. Alors, on va aller dans le login process. Et on va se mettre ça en plus grand. Je crois que le stream, je vais déplacer. Dernière desktop. Ici, je sais mes numéros de desktop sont pas affichés. Ça pourrait être bien. Une chose qu'il faudrait que je code éventuellement, ce serait avoir une petite pop-up dans le coin qui affiche le numéro de mes différents desktops. Mais bref. On est sur le deuxième desktop en ce moment. Alors ici, on a le code qui fait fonctionner dans le fond la connexion. Ici, on inclut l'information de connexion au serveur, justement. Je pense que c'est quelque chose de simple, comme d'inclure avant de placer la variable con. Et on va tester, et je suis sûr que c'est ça. Login. User not found. Login process, user not found. Ok, on va retourner à user not found. Déjà le user not found est censé être la classe erreur. Alors, si on a un style, on n'a pas de style. C'est ça le problème ici. On veut nano login de PHP, puis on veut login process en même temps. Parce que sinon, je peux pas copier d'un document à l'autre. Je sais, c'est très stupide. J'aimerais vraiment pouvoir juste copier dans le clipboard. Mais la façon dont fonctionne Nano comme éditeur texte me permet pas de faire ça. Est-ce qu'il y en a des gens qui regardent le stream? Non, on est sûrement toujours à zéro personnes qui regardent le stream. Ok, pas grave. On paiera à la fin quand le stream sera terminé. Je ferai peut-être de quoi avec. Ou pas. Je ferai peut-être un montage. Ou est-ce que je skipperai toutes les parties où est-ce que je parle de setup le stream. Qui ont été quand même assez courts. Je pense qu'on a été assez concis. Ça se peut qu'il y a des chats des fois qui miaulent en arrière. Je sais pas si vous les entendez. Moi ils m'agacent, mais ça se peut que vous ne les entendiez pas. Alors, tant mieux pour vous si vous ne les entendez pas. Désolé pour les petits bruits de bouche, mais j'ai comme une passée dans la bouche. Alors, ça peut faire des petits smack-smack de temps en temps, mais elle va bientôt être finie. On était où? Oui, on était ici à vouloir copier cette ligne pour pouvoir revenir ici dans le PHP et ajouter un echo. Et dans le echo, on va déposer la ligne qui nous donne la style sheet. Comme ça, même nos messages d'erreur vont avoir une petite stylisation. Alors ici, ça dit qu'il n'y a pas de user. Alors, et voilà notre erreur, les amis. C'est que j'ai pas appelé ça user ID, j'ai juste appelé ça ID cette fois-ci. C'est ça qui se passe quand on réutilise du code. Hein? Et on va même regarder dans le register process. Je suis sûr que j'ai fait la même erreur. Alors, si on regarde ID, il n'y a pas d'ID. On fait vraiment juste sur... Ok, oui, parce que le ID est censé avoir été setup automatiquement de façon incrémentale. Je sais pas si... Ah, et voilà. Et là, on est sur une page blanche. Au moins, on n'a pas d'erreur. À moins qu'on ait une erreur, mais qu'on la voit pas. On va faire un test. Non, je vois pas d'erreur en tout cas. Register, on sait que ça marche. Login, on sait que ça marche. Je fais login process, mais il n'y a rien qui login. Ok. Nano, login, process. C'est ici vraiment qu'il faut faire le travail. Là. Il y a quelque chose à changer, à ajuster. C'est censé nous ouvrir feed. Est-ce qu'on a un feed? Ouais, on a un feed. D'accord. On va essayer juste faire box feed.php. On va voir. C'est la page O. D'accord. Create post. Alors ici, on a un field dans lequel on peut écrire de quoi et on peut le publier et on voit les posts récents ici. C'est ajusté. Ouais, on va. Mais on n'est pas rendu là. On est rendu juste à finir de faire fonctionner le login process. PHP. On va demander juste à ChatGPT. Can you make this code work for this website database to log in to existing user? Let's try that. I think the issue is that at multiple places we call it user ID. I think the issue was with the user ID element of the table being only called ID in this users table. Did you fix that? Yes, it's an oversight. And a big one at that, I think. So, first of all, I think it's good that we include the connection to the database before we set up the connection. That's, I think, a good move that we made. Do we have people watching the stream? Do you like programming? Do you like programmation? Do you want to see like advanced programmation? I can edit the title of this video. That's gonna be more interesting. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT to come up with a better title. I think I already did yesterday, but I never got a response. So, yes sir. Projet Minima, mise en place de la base de données. Création de la base de données pour projet Minima. Partie 1, préparation de la base de données pour projet Minima. None of these explain that Project Minima is a social media website and that in this series we will be coding it live. We are live this time. Yeah, we're live. Hello everybody here. Everybody here? Hello. Please watch this stream. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna do interesting stuff. But first I need to come up with a title for this video. Code age. What's code age? Who say code age? In direct. That's in French, buddy. Projet Minima code age en direct de la base. Did I speak in French? Okay. Probably the video was supposed to be in French at first. Why? Okay, if we have like people online, do you want it in French or English? Like, yeah, that's a good question. Do I make this video in French? I already started in English, so I don't mind continuing. And explaining code in English makes more sense, I think. It's gonna save me a lot of trouble. Like, part 1, coding into... okay, let's read that one more time. We're far gone above, like, codage en direct. Let's just take that. And remove the creation of base de données pour codage en direct, projet Minima, le réseau social minimaliste. Est-ce qu'on le fait en français? Est-ce que vous voulez la vidéo française? J'ai aucun trouble à faire la vidéo en français en fait. On va se regarder un titre en français, voir si ça nous attire un public français, francophone. Et on va voir. Alors, là présentement on va commencer la vidéo en français. Si vous voulez on la fait en anglais. J'ai aucun trouble. Je suis bilingue. Je peux la faire dans les deux langages sans trop de problèmes. Alors, où on était? Juste focus un peu sur le code un petit peu. On copie la dernière version ici. On paste dans le login process. À ne pas se tromper avec login tout court. Et on va exécuter ça, voir qu'est-ce qui se passe. Là, on a été dans feed au lieu de tester le login process. Et voilà. Simplement utiliser la flèche du haut jusqu'à ce que je trouve ce que je veux. Et voilà, là ça marche, on a un bon login. Le login fonctionne. Bon, maintenant on peut donner un peu d'amour à cette page qui en a désespérément besoin. Alors, Nano Feed, est-ce que le feed a un style? C'est tout en PHP presque. Mais oui, on utilise le style. Alors on va demander un petit peu de CSS pour ça. Mais d'abord, on va... Il y a beaucoup trop de PHP dans le feed. Le feed est beaucoup trop rempli de PHP, à mon avis, qui devrait être séparé en plusieurs parties extérieures au feed. Je sais pas comment ça pourrait marcher, mais c'est ça. Je regarde ça, je regarde ça. C'est pas si mal, c'est pas tant de code que ça, honnêtement. Je vais faire avec. Le PHP, on va copier ça et on va demander. I also. C'est pour ça qu'il faudrait que je fasse la vidéo en anglais parce que je vais taper en anglais dans les prompts ChatGPT et le code est en anglais. Alors, yep. On va même demander tout de suite un nom. Name in English for part 2. The database is completed. Some like building a social media website live. Minimal, something like that. Building a live, no, project Minima, database integration in live website development. Live coding series part 2, completing the database for a social media website. Social media site development. Forget about the database. Just talk about the social media platform being created, please. Yeah, I'm using ChatGPT in this video. I hope that doesn't disturb viewers, like the non-viewer that we have. How do we gain viewer? Maybe with a better title. That's a shitty title. Live build, crafting the Minima social media platform. Yeah. A social media hub. Yeah, I like this. And I like the live build part. Live build, live creation of a social media hub. Project Minima. Do we put like a comma here? No, just parent like brackets like this should do. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Still no viewer. Are we live? Privacy public should be. Category blog people. Can I change the category? Customization maybe. Maybe I'm wasting time right now, but I just want to like. Okay. Write me. Okay. I'm just gonna ask. Write me a short description of the entire Minima project. Okay. Let's copy that. That's the whole project apparently. So let's save that, and that's our description for this video. If that's not great, I don't know what is. I do love this damn app. And that's the revised feed, I think. Which okay. Okay, and that's just the login. Now I wanted to like redo the feed, but now can you make this feed the PHP page more modular with more separated into multiple PHP files to keep them reusable, minimal, and simple. Also, add an input field in the form for the hashtag, please. Yeah, the hashtag will be separate. Like why would I just let you include them everywhere in the text when you could just tell me these are hashtag? That's simple to process for me. I don't have like to extract them from, and then you can use hash, like the hash symbol everywhere. I don't care in your text. It won't become a hashtag if you don't want it. Like you could draw something with it and it won't become a hashtag. That's a good feature. And also I don't want to code the whole process of extracting your hashtag from your text. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna try to avoid if I can. And now we're back in English. This stream is gonna be wild. Like if you go back, I'm speaking French, I'm speaking English. Like that's gonna confuse a bunch of people. Webcam. No, I don't have one. I don't have that. So you can't see me, but I can see you. That's a joke. That's a bad joke. Enable DVR. I don't know what that is. 360 video. Are you crazy? Yeah, how do I make this stream more popular? Like, I think it's just the time of the day. Bad choice. Middle of the day. People are working. Most people are. So maybe you'll watch this stream later. In this case, you're gonna find it very confusing that I start to speak French if you speak English. But I just tried, you know. Like maybe people wanted this video to be more in French. Okay, so we have this, the index. That's no, I don't want to call it index. It's not really gonna be an index. But I can call it feed. Like I don't care. Paste this into the feed. But PHP, I already have a backup of this. So like ChatGPT has the backup of it. I think it does. Okay, now we have like this input field for it, which I can call header, but I'm gonna be better than that. I'm gonna call it feed header.php. That way I know that it's used for the feed. Like everything in here except from the config is gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be with feed associated to it, like feed content or like feed header, feed content. I like to make it clear that what is what. Nano include feed content. There you go. And now we just have to paste the content of feed content. Like that's very modular. If I need to work like on the feed content, there you go. So now we have like the footer. I don't need to import that. Like this doesn't need to be that modular. I could just, yeah, doesn't need to be that modular. But I get it. I get it why they made it that way. But I could just go into nano feed content and add it here, for example. There you go. I think that works. It's a weird way of doing it, honestly. Like you have a header, the footer, but the header is bunch more. It's like the input form actually. It's more like it's more HTML. First of all, so I'm not sure how to feel about it. I think the include for feed content is the only thing that needed to be very separate, and there's a way I could work with that. But you know, we have all the PHP on top, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to handle this. That's maybe boring to watch right now, but I'm thinking that's an important part of the process. Like, all of this is fine, but I could replace the header and footer with just the HTML code. And I have it like outside of the PHP shit. I'm not even sure if this is gonna work. Let's try it. Firebox feed.php. No post found. So by default, we don't have our input field. Why that is? That's a good question. Nano feed. Okay, I know why. I know why. Why, man? Because I forgot to rename this file after I made it. We don't need the footer anymore, so feed content, feed header, which I don't think is the most fitting name for that, but okay, we have like the input field. So, and this should probably be just a different page actually. Yeah, yeah, it should just be a create new post button. Um, actually, the input form to create new post should be a different page entirely, and the feed should simply have a button on top that leads to that page. And I like this button. I don't even need the ChatGPT to help me build it, but I will still ask. Let's just say that to ChatGPT and see what it comes up with. Maybe it's gonna help me, maybe it's not gonna help me, who knows. Okay, so you have like this button right here. They put it outside the PHP, so but it's like, yeah, I could try that. I don't know, feed the PHP please. And like normally I would put it here because I want it on top, but yeah, maybe no, I want to put it here. That makes sense in my mind. Now we don't need the feed header at all, and nano feed content. We can remove the damn HTML from here, and Firebox feed, create new post, and create post is gonna be our new stuff that we're gonna be building. I think create post should work as is. So if I look at to feed header, we just missing like this right here. That's what we're missing. Hello everyone, anybody watching this video? Damn, it's hard to get people watching. This stream should be interesting though. Maybe it's just because it's just code and people are like, what am I even watching? Maybe I need to put some more visual up in here. I don't know what visual to put though, so I think I have a program for that. Yes, there you go. Have fun. Watch this. Like, that's gonna bring people into the stream. They're gonna think I'm doing like some freaking advanced stuff when it's just like a crappy visual program. C Matrix. Let's get you know. C Matrix, and I want it red. Oh, I forgot. It's C and then it's red. There you go. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Am I still streaming? Yeah, I am. Live stream still going on, baby. I mean, you have a cool stream with good sound quality. Why aren't you watching that thing? It's great. I mean, okay. Nobody's interested apparently on YouTube. Okay, I get it. My channel is maybe not that interesting, but let's just continue making this social media site. Yeah, I don't have to be talking. I don't need to talk all the time. That's the hardest part when making a stream. I get the like focus on making entertainment instead of just building the damn thing. Hashtag, that takes the hashtag, and we have like our full things right here. We just need to make sure we have the good name for that, which feed.php. That's a simple code. I don't even think I'll need to have the feed content on a different like file actually. Now that I look at it, feed.php and feed content are gonna merge, I think. Yep, that's merging. Can I just like keep it separate like this? Is this gonna work? That's a big question. Feed content and poof. So we have like the include. Did I have that or I just mistyped that? And here I could have like an HTML comment, but why when I could just put here a PHP comment? I don't know. Or I could just remove that and have a comment. What does PHP comments look like? Just okay, so I can choose start with double dash or hash. Okay, I'm gonna go with double dash. I like that. this is the content section of the feed, and this is the setup, and here we have our button. Everything looks nice. Okay, feed content is now useless. Okay, and now we can create nano feed .php and feed. Yeah, it's just open feed, and if you connect, it's gonna open create post.php, which could be called new post. Honestly, it's shorter. I like it, but I mean create new post, so create post. It works. It makes more sense. Create post. It explains better the process of we are creating a new post. This is not just view new post. It's create one. It's maybe clearer. So let's rename this feed header.php to create new post.php. And now we should have something really nice. No post found, create new post, and you can create the post here. So now comes the fun part. Let's create some CSS for the create new post.php page that will have the that will make it look nice and more like other social media website. I like the color palette. You can use shades of gray. No, 50 to be more exact. And still nobody's watching this video. That's less interesting. Like, I don't have a good enough following to do these lives. I think you need to have like at least 100 or 1,000 followers. I don't even have 100 followers, so yeah, at least 1,000. That makes sense. But who cares? I'm still doing the stream and see what's going on. Create post style. That's the. No, I just want the CSS. I'm not gonna put this inside of the code. Let's have it separately. Now, no form styles.php. How that sound? And let's place this like that. Firefox feed. Create new post. It doesn't look better because I haven't included the style, so create post. Yep. So style sheet, that's the difference. We want the form style. And now we can try again. Click here. It still look like ish. Why? Okay, first of all, let's try that. Okay, it looks better. Post content, hashtag, and you can post it. That's good. That's a good start. And you have the hashtag recent post. Let's just remove the recent post because that's not where it's gonna be displayed. Recent post. Create post. Recent post. We don't need that. Also, I would like a way to pass hashtag to the create post page, maybe through the URL. Hashtag equal my hashtag, and then in here hashtag get hashtags. This would only allow me to pass one hashtag of most, right? Let's verify. Okay, if you need to pass multiple hashtag. Okay. Okay. There you go. And then how can I insert them into the hashtag input field from the form? Yeah, because I want you to be able to like click on a hashtag and it would automatically like allow you to create a new post with this hashtag already entered, so you don't have to type it manually. That would be nice. I would like that. Upload hashtag. Yeah, okay, I see that. That's not that bad. Get hashtag, create post form, post content. And are we using the right style? Yeah. Create post. Yeah, it's not on your feed. It's like create new post page. Create post. Yeah, that's good. And don't forget to link the style sheet and to have a header. And then it's gonna add the hashtags that are gonna be extracted. Yeah. This version does not extract the hashtags. I wrong. You're correct. Apology for the oversight. Create new post. Create new post. Hashtags. Okay, and we're looping because it's not doing what I want it to do. Why? Why? Also, can you does it have a fixed size, the text area? If I open the feed, can you post this? I can change the size. Make the size of the text area fixed, at least its width. Okay, I need to start a new batch. Nice. And okay, but still this is no longer extraction of the tags from the URL to include in the input field if there are some. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Can you post? There you go. That should be fine. Paste in create post. Box create post. And this has no fixed size or width still. It's just like, yep, no fixed size. HTML text area non-resizable. Size of text area, Resize none in text area. Okay, that should be fine. And now we go into ls nano feed. I think we're gonna go into form style. Let's add this. No, we already have a text area, and we just want to paste some in here. Where is it? Okay, just resize none. And now it's fixed size. Good. And I can still like type as much as I want in here. Yep. And it's working flawlessly. Perfect. Now everything should be working then. Let's try that. So the way I would pass multiple hashtags would be with I think I had an example here, like right here, create posts. There you go. Okay, Firebox, and it will enter the hashtags. Okay, separate by this instead of by the hashtag symbol, because otherwise it wouldn't work. Okay, this would explode it using this, but let's try this. No form style. I see. Yep. That's not how I imagined it at first. Instead of in the input field having the hashtag displayed as that, like this, I would like to have them in the following format. There you go. And still nobody watching the stream. I might need to pause the stream because I have some chores to do today, like cleaning the laundry, taking out the trash, stuff like that. So what did they change? Okay, but everything should still be working pretty much the same. So let's try that. That's the create post, nano create post. I don't like this style element right here. It's pretty much useless. Firebox create post with the hashtags, and they're already well placed in here, like you would. That's very cool. I like that. That's very, very cool. Then you have the post content right here, which could be maybe just a bit higher. Like that's small. Form style, and the text area should be higher. What does 100% mean? What's that gonna look like? Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't mean much. Maybe like 5M. I don't know. That's even less. Okay, so but we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Let's just make this larger. And now it's too large. Okay, so somewhere in the middle, like between 50 and 5. 25. That should be fine. Yeah, I think that's like a large input field for posts. But the hashtag should not be that wide of an input. why is it text area? Okay, nano create post. The hashtag is a text field, and the post content is a text area. So they should not be the same height. They should not have to be the same height. So nano form style input field. Yeah, here I could like set the height to be something way less than that. Like 5 was fine. Something like that. And it doesn't work. Why does it treat this the same as this? That's very fascinating. Input, like, oh, you have both in the same place. That's bad. That's not what we want. We want them separate, please. And then I no longer need this. We can change the height here to have it here. There you go. And this we no longer need. That makes more sense. Firefox create post, and here we have it. We have the post and the hashtags, and we can post. I think that's beautiful. That has its own beauty of its own. But the background color, I'm not sure about that. Some single line CSS for pretty blue modern gradient background. Yeah, like I think that should be cool looking. Nano form, and let's try that, because background color, nope. Background, does that look better? I don't think it does, but that's just my personal opinion. And let's add some margins, I think, and it should be 5M if we don't already have some, because we already have some padding. So let's just try adding some margins. There you go. Okay, that's not where I want them. I want them here. They should be all around instead of just like normally the margins, they all around the text, not just here. So that's interesting. The width 100% maybe ain't the best idea. Like, let's try to change that. Maybe even just 80%. How about that? 80, and yeah, that should be good. Not the most interesting stream in the world, but it's a stream nonetheless. I don't even think it's fully centered yet. Yeah, it's hard to center stuff. But it works. Okay, the main point of this exercise is just to have it work. The background gradient, let's give up on that idea. That doesn't look great. Yep. Yeah, I'm fine with that. With how it looks, it's not that bad. How do I have it centered? Form style, container. How do I have the input text area centered horizontally on the page? Simple question. Centering stuff in CSS. I mean, how hard can it be? Not that hard. I guess it's not that hard. I did not ask for all of this. That I did not. Where's the like container class and share form sensor horizontally? The page is the max width. Where? Box shadow padding border radius max width 600. Container. Okay, but it already has a max width of 600. And a padding of 20 pixel. Like this maybe should be 5M. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's where the issue comes from. The fact that we have a padding here. Anyway, like the the margin stuff ain't working. Let's try without. It's still not centered. It's still not centered. It's really hard to center. Okay. Still no margins here. And to center that, 100% works, but it's not really the style I was going for. Sometimes it's just hard to get the right style that you want, but I'm wasting time. The important part here is that I can create a post. So also when posting, okay, the post process. When I click post, what will happen? Let's take a look at it. Nano create post, and post will form action create post process. Okay, let's code create post process. Make sure all hashtags are numerical only. No let except if they start with U. That they are all separated with spaces or not. Or I don't care actually. The exception is the which is allowed in front of the number, like so. This is so that I can recognize when a hashtag is for a user. Other than that, this for example would not be allowed. I'm not sure this will work. Yeah, the create post process D should use config.php to connect to the database, and then what? Actually, I think one of the connection is useless now that I think about it. Like nano login.php login process. I think we have like connection Yeah, both create already a connection. Like we already have all this connection, new connection, if connect, disconnect, inside of the config. So the code can be a bit cleaner here. Okay, that's it. And create post. What did I want to change here? Yeah, the create post process we're making. Then post process should use config to connect to the database, and then yeah, in the posts table of the database, create a new entry with the post text and the hashtag saved. Yep, something like that. Like all this is useless. Hashtag. Okay. User ID is just ID. Oh no, that's the session user ID. Ah, that's confusing. Yeah, that's very confusing. Paste into the right title, which is, it's gonna be called this right here. And the content is gonna be something like that. Okay, and now create post process. Let's try that. Create post PHP. Maybe no. I mean, the post should also say who made it. Like if I take a look at the database, use Minima. Describe user post. Yeah, this also includes the user ID, I think. I hope so. User ID, content, and the hashtags are gonna be post ID, hashtags. Why post ID? Insert into hashtags. Insert hashtag into the database. Should work. Yeah, it should. But I don't think ID. Post ID is not just called ID in the post table. Yeah, that's an error. That would have been an error. That might be confusing. Maybe I should specify like post ID here instead of just ID, but I assume it was clear, but you know what, let's just give me a single line SQL to rename it to post ID, since apparently it's clear what ID we are talking about. Okay, should work. We get error. And we can try again. Perfect. Describe post. Post ID. Okay. Now we can try this. Paste. Create post process. Box. Create post. I forgot the .php. .php. Do you have people online watching this? No. Sometimes I even wonder if we're actually online or not. But we are. Just nobody cares. Okay. Create post. This is a test, and it has the hashtag 123 hashtag 123 and hashtag test post process. I don't know if it worked. I don't think it did. Now I'll try again. Post. I don't think it worked. I don't think it did. Okay, so what's going on? Select all from post. It's an empty set. Now the final create posts .php that will create the new entry in the posts table with the yeah, let's do that. If server method post content hashtag content explode blah blah blah, insert application feed blah blah blah, style sheet create form. No. Actually, this might work. Could this be create post process .php? Okay. Yeah. Paste create post process .php. Nano create post process. And we have just PHP, pure PHP right here. Should work. I don't have post content. I think it's just called content. That's the big issue here. But we got post content over here. And we're gonna insert it into. Yeah, should work. Create post. Test at test. Hashtag 123. Post. Okay, and now if I select all from posts, it's an empty set again. So it did not add this to post. It did not create a new post. Okay, for the create posts process.php, let's start simpler. Ignore the hashtags and just create a new post with the text of the form. Yeah, the posts table is like so. Post ID is at int, user ID is at int, and is text. Hashtag is text. In this case, leave to none or. Okay, this should at least work. I just want to be able to create a post. Let's start with the basics, and then I will be able to display that post. Simple. Very simple. Okay, let's start over. Paste. Create post process. That should be the process. There you go. For a box, create post.php. This is test hashtag post, and now we can take a look. Show tables. Why not working? I create new post. I'm not logged in. That's the why. That's the only reason why it wasn't working, I think. So Firebox login .php. Login. Create new post. Test 1 hashtag 1 post, and now okay, we have 1 post. That's great. And but we had this working with the hashtag, I think. So let's try this last version. Create post process, and we go back to Firebox. Login. We log in. We create new post. Test 2 hashtag 2 hashtag u2 hashtag ABC. Let's remove the hashtag ABC. This did not work. Let's take a look. Did it work? We have people watching the stream. No, still nobody watching the stream. I thought I heard something. So these worked, but for some reason we did not get the hashtags. Okay. The issue I have with good. Now let's process the hashtags. Let's say you have the input, the hashtags, the and hashtag 0. ABC. You will remove the ABC and keep the rest as a single string input for the hashtag field of the table. Okay, let's try this reimagined version, which should allow us to have like hashtags. Hashtags from post content. Okay, what part of the code is keeping the hashtags with, and what part is removing all other hashtags with letter or symbol? Actually, you know what? I don't need to remove hashtags. Okay, let's just treat the hashtags as simple text, and just remove every part that do not start with the symbol. Okay, so basically we're keeping every hashtags as in a hashtags. So you can have hashtags that aren't like numerical or referencing a user. And actually, I think even the numerical ones will need to have like a letter in front of them. Like P slash would be a post, U slash would be a user, like on Reddit. I think Reddit's like that. Okay. So let's try the new revised version. Paste, create, post, process, Firefox, login, Sam, create new post, test 5, hashtag this is good as always, good. And this fifth one should have not null as a hashtag. It should have something else. It's empty. It's empty. Create new post. Test 6. This post. Test 6 should have worked. Should have an hashtag. No. Why? Why? Text null, yes. Hashtag is set to null. Why is hashtags set to null in the database? Null value and it means okay, when you okay, yeah, it can be okay. For now the hashtags are empty when creating post, even when in the input there is like all this should be saved as text. The hashtags field of the posts table when creating the post, but if for example we had one hashtag missing the symbol, just remove it the string like so. One and test 2. It's better separated. Okay, this should fix the issue we're having. I hope it's gonna fix the issue we're having. Yeah, extract hashtag from post content, remove the hashtag parts, remove the hashtag part from post content, blah blah. Let's try again. And kitty, we go there, paste, create, post, process. I need to not forget to type process because otherwise it's gonna break everything. Log in like again, create new post, test 7, I think. Hashtag test And I think it's still an empty field, but let's take a look just to make sure. Yeah, 7 is empty. Why? Post content. It's just getting. I think the issue is that we are just getting post content. Let's take a look at this. There was the other one. Create post content, and yeah, the create post.php. We have the yeah. Oh, the post table. There you go. Yeah. Go. You process hashtags to make sure they all start with side, blah blah blah. Now we load them in, processing hashtags, blah blah blah. Request post. Okay, that should work. That should absolutely work. Let's try to process. And we log in once again. And once log in, we can try it. Test 8. Hashtag test 8. Post. And is it there? It's there. Okay. And create new post. What happened if I say test 9? And here I just say test 9 without the hashtag. It adds it? Wait, what? What? Test 10. Test 10. 11. Test 12. Oh my gosh, that's great. We have the hashtag, people. We do have the hashtag. That's great. So you don't even have to put the hashtag symbol. I'm gonna put it for you if you forget. So that way, you don't forget. That's easy. That's easy. So honestly, that's gonna be so damn easy to process. Damn. Okay, now we need to display the post. Post not found. That's bad. Okay, why? Let's look at the feed and why it's not displaying the post. Okay, it's connected to MySQL. Post not found. Content. From posts. SQL posts. From post order by ID. By post ID, that's why. Login. Oh, we have the text of all the posts. Okay. But that's not how I want them. Okay. That's the big process part of this. Feed.php. Okay. Now let's finish the feed.php page. Each post should have its hashtags top of them. As clickable link. As clickable link to that post. to the post that they reference to the page they are referencing. Okay, so basically when somebody uses an hashtag that doesn't exist, maybe I should ask them, like, do you want to create that page or that post or that content? I don't know. I don't know how I want to process about that. Do you want to use like custom, maybe, do I allow them to use custom hashtag like post ID? That's the thing, because you have like the post ID, and maybe there could be another identifier for each post. But I'm not there here mentally. I just want to post page have the hashtag on top of them. You should have the user ID of the user made the post. Or maybe the username instead of user ID. I don't know. Yeah, all the info is good. I'm gonna select later. The ID and user name of the user who made the post. Then you should under that, and then in a box the post content. Also write me the feed.cs styles.css. There you go. That should be all I need actually. Like, let's back up the old feed that we have since it works. cp feed feed.pt. Now we have a backup. Copy this, paste feed.php and feed style nano feed styles.php. And now we log in, and no post yet. That's a lie. Why are you lying to me? Nano feed.php. Is this because, like, first of all, we don't need this. Then post user ID, post content, tag username. Okay, that's the reason why. Because the user name is in the user table and can be fetched using the user ID and should be displayed. No, here. ID from how is it called? Like describe, yeah, user ID. Okay, from the post table. So the user ID should be displayed with a front of it, and the post ID should be displayed with a P in front of it. Okay. It's a beginning. It's a beginning. And if you click on the hashtag, it offers you like to add it to create a new post, basically. But what if you want to see a post? You could just type this hashtag and it would tell you all the posts related to it. Okay, that's how it's gonna work. Also make the hashtags clickable so that they would open the create post the PHP page, but with the hashtags separated by, but with the click hashtag in the URL like so. The way the hashtag needs to be formatted is far in the code that we wrote, somewhere around far. Hashtags. How do I pass it to the URL? How? There you go. Should I pass all the hashtags? Or just the one that is clicked? I don't know. Should I pass them all or just the one that is clicked? And there should also be all hashtag button that will link them all, like so. Yeah. Create post page, we click about hashtag, blah blah. All hashtag. No. Like the all hashtags button should be with the post hashtag inside of them with the hash. Link to. So that was close to what I wanted, but not what I wanted. Go link to the create poll, blah blah. With the clicked hashtag in the URL. Here's the modified code. The all hashtag ain't working like I want to. It should be in here, not on top, but okay. Should be good enough. Okay. Let's try that. Paste feed.php. Okay, I forgot this symbol right here. Box login.php. Do we have people watching this shit? No, I'm doing this stream for no reason. Okay. All hashtag, no post yet. That's false. There is post. And that's frustrating that it's acting as if there aren't any posts. Why? Post ID, user ID. From user is just called ID, man. There you go. But they're not in boxes. The CSS ain't working fine. Yeah, so you have the last one here, and they don't have like the all hashtag. Oh, this is this thing like every hashtag for every post. I like the all hashtags button for all posts, but I meant all hashtags of this post in every link that would link all hashtags of the selected post, basically. So instead of just picking one, could have all the hashtag of that post linked, clicking the all. All. But do keep like this. This was cool. I like the feature that it keeps like all the hashtags from all posts. Like you have 10, 9, 8. What happens if I create a new post and it's like there's one and one post? One. Do you have multiple ones here or just one? Just one. It's great. It's really well done. And I have all the hashtags right here. And if I click on it, it's already there. But it has like 2 hashtags now. Why? Okay, that's interesting. That's a feature that I will need to fix. That's for sure. But other than that, it's working well, man. I really like. Also, when clicking on a link, it adds 2 hashtags instead of just one. That's having 2, yeah. Okay, that should do it. Okay, ls cp feed like that 001.pt, like that was cool. So I want to back up this feed, but now that should be the new one. I have like clear image in mind of what I want, and I want to see it. No post yet. The ID of the user table is just called ID. Do not be confused with the session user ID. It did not have to rewrite all the code just for that, but if it's doing it anyway, I'm just gonna copy it instead of doing the modification myself. Yeah, let's try that. Paste feed.php Firefox login. So you have like user ID u1, since it's all me. Sam, that's the text, that's the pickle. If I do pickle, it's 1 because, but I'm not seeing them. Yeah, they're on top. Okay, so they're on top. So this one pickle, it's working, but it's still putting like a hashtag in front of them all for no good reason. Okay, ls nano feed.php and feed style.php. So we have feed style. Okay, in the CSS, make every post be in a box with border, padding, margins. Keep the post separated. You could add a div class for every post if need be. You can use that. Okay, we're getting somewhere, but here, the feed create post, when we click, it's the way it's adding them, it's weird. Why it's the hashtag in front of it? I have no idea why. Yeah, that's the issue here. Let's try something like that. Login, and now if I log in and create test 11, fudge, test 9. I removed the part that was doing what I wanted it to do, and I kept the part that was doing what I did not ask for. How did I keep the hashtag but not that hashtag? Okay, it adds them here. That's what I want. This should work, so I have no idea why it doesn't. Yeah, let's just take a look at what I had. It's not linking them anymore. Why? What does do? And why does it have a when I use the link? I can safely use it. Okay, yeah. So confusing. No, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure why a hashtag is added though. That's very annoying. Yep. So that's not the issue. Like that part's working fine. That means. Yeah. Let's remove that part and replace it with this. Okay. Now for the updated post container and post style. Revised. Logged in. There you go. They're still not really well divided. Why? Why is the CSS not working? Feed styles.css. Okay, now if I take a look, feed styles.css saved. Why doesn't it work? Again, let's try something. Color. Something like that. Yeah, the style isn't being applied properly. Why is that? I have no idea. Header, feed styles.css. It should work. I don't get it. Cat feed styles. Oh, that's why. That's so dumb. That's such a dumb bug. Okay, at least now it's pretty. It makes sense. You have the user ID and the name of the user, the hashtag on top. You can click on them, and now you have them linked. And if you click on the linked all, let's try that. Pick all, you have them all. But okay, now in the create post.php, what part of the following code is adding a character when I am passing hashtags? Yeah, I think that's the part. I don't think I need it anymore, actually. Change hashtag pass through URL, okay. Format, upload this to add this. Okay, so nano create post. Nano feed. There's something where it creates the link, where it puts a comma in front of it. Create post. No, there's no comma here. Okay, so let's take a look at what we get as an URL. Firefox login. Let's pick one, for example. It's hashtag 123. Okay. 23 and then 1. Okay. Where does the comes from in the URL when the link? I see what you're referring to now. The 20 you're seeing is the encoding. When you click link generate, your hashtag the character is properly added because as a special meaning URL, it's simply used to denote the beginning of a fragment identifier within a URL. The original hashtag is something like that. Example, when encoding, encoding is sure. Oh, I see. So that's why. Could we simply remove the symbol instead? I think that would fix my issue. Yes, I think it would. Let's try that. Yes. Oh, I think that might work. Let's try that. Nano feed, then I go here and I remove this line and it should work. There you go. Do we have people watching the stream? It's a long stream. We're making a damn social media site, man. What did you expect? Think about that. Login, and now if I click on, for example, test 11 is there as it should be. Okay. Oh no, I think I lost the code that displayed the all hashtag under it. That was cool. That was pick all was, yeah, to display all the used hashtags somewhere. It's kind of cool. I like this idea. But Yeah. I'm not sure where I would put it. Like maybe on a different page. Just a page that would display every fucking hashtag from every single post, sorted maybe by alphabetical order. But yeah, right now we have this. The pickle is not the right place, but we have the text of the post. And yeah, let's try the pickle. And it's not working because same issue. So ls nano feed.php and the pickle, which should not be where it is. It should be together with this. Create href create post. Okay, that should be the pickle button, which should be right here. And pick all hashtag rows. Like, yeah. Oh, it's a long text. Okay, cat feed.php. The pick all. Start here. Could you do this same with the... Yes, I could, certainly. There we go. This video is starting to be real long, and still nobody's watching. Damn, that's depressing. Okay, feed, and we're almost done. That's an impressive website already. Let's remove, this. I add it here, like so. Firefox login. We log in, and we have, like, they're not spaced with anything between them. There is no spacing between my... Yeah, I think that's easy to add. I don't even need to ask ChatGPT for that. No feed. I can do it myself. I'm not that dumb. I'm not that retarded. I want to display these links. There you go. And here you have the name of the link. And how do I add a space? Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask. Yeah. Let's take a look at what we got. We got nothing. After the... Oh, so it's after it. That's interesting. I never saw that. For real? No, it's not gonna work. Is it? It's working flawlessly. That's beautiful. Pick all. Yeah, pick all works. I mean, you have the hashtag right here and pick all right here to pick them all. I have no issue with that. Then you have like the information and the text. Okay. But I'm not seeing the post ID. So that's something I wanna add. But first of all, cat feed.php. Almost done. Just need to add the post ID to the post, played with the P in front of it. So make the user ID clickable, like the hashtag leads to the And same for the post ID. Example, clicking some like or they can enter it manually. I mean, I'm just trying to make it simpler for people to like link hashtag and stuff, but yeah. I'm not sure where I extract the post ID, but yeah. Na 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 da da da. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Boo doo 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 doo. Life could be dream. Shaboom doo doom doo doom doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da. Life could be dream. Shaboom do 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 do. Ba da da do 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 do. Do 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 do. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Shaboom ba dum dum da da. Life could be dream. Shaboom da 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 dee 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 whoa. Life could be dream. Shaboom shada da 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 da. Do 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 do. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Okay, that's very cool. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Ba da 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 da. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Ba da 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 da. Okay, and same line, so life could be dream. Life could be dream. Boop boop doo. Shaboom doo 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 doo. Shaboom doo 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 doo. Life could be dream. Shaboom doo 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 girl. Doo 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 doo. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Shaboom dub doop dee doo. Ba da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Ba do 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 do. Do 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 do. J'ai mis le P en haut. Okay, that should work. There, post. Okay, good. Fair. It's working. I'm good. I'm good with that. Sorry if I stopped talking at the end of the stream, but we got it working. I mean, you can create posts. You have the hashtag to like create a new post based on the hashtag. You can create a new post based on the user. Create a new post based on the post ID. And for now, that's all I wanted. Now the only thing missing are the search feature. The way to a way to sorry, I have like my nose full. I need to sneeze into a paper, whatever. What I'm saying is, next step, I will need to have a search feature to search for users, posts, and hashtags. I will need I want a page with all the hashtags displayed. Also, yeah, I need a page to see like that you can view a hashtag, all the posts with the same hashtags. So basically this, being able to view stuff that are connected in some ways, view everything that exists, like all the posts, all the hashtags, all the users, being like pages that display to you all this information. And then I can start the fun stuff, which is the visual. I want a way to see the connection between the posts. All posts with similar hashtag, to have them on screen with like stuff linking them together. And maybe have like a sea of posts, like boxes, maybe with JavaScript, and with like threads linking them together, like a spider web, basically, like the way the World Wide Web was kind of imagined. It was like linking all these pages that had nothing to do with each other. Like that's a micro web, a micro internet that I'm trying to do with this social media website, that every post is like its own page, but it's also connected with all the other page. Like back in the days before search engine, the way you would find a website is by like going on a website, and there would be links to other websites. So that's why it formed like a web, because a website would make you discover other websites, which would make you discover even more websites. All of this thanks to like small ads box in the website. Like people were all referencing each other. It was very recursive, and yeah, that's what the internet was. And basically that's what I'm trying to recreate maybe with my site. I don't know, I want just to keep it simple, just text. It's a place where people can have fun. Basically, the platform is nothing without its users. You're gonna create the platform. Have a good day. This was Amos Nimas, my first live stream, creating Project Minima, a social media website.